made up a challenge yesterday. I challenged my dad to make a pair of shoes in the next 30 days. So we're gonna go get the materials now. I'm gonna get the worst ones I possibly can. So let's get started. We got our items, and they're very bad, of course, because I wanted them to. So I'm gonna show you. Purse that's very bad, and wolf. And he's gonna have to try to make a shoe with these items. The second thing we got is this shirt, this orange shirt. And it's very bad too. And third item we got is a pillow with a sun face, which is, that's good. And the price was $5. Let's go. Alright, so I got the supplies, and here's what we got.
Oh, that'll be perfect. I love it already.
Alright, and then the second item we
love
got
that.
is this orange t-shirt.
Oh, that goes so nicely with the Sweet Riverside.
Yeah.
They just match very well. I like that off the get-go. Just good palette right there to work with.
Alright, and the last item, final last item.
Drum roll.
It's so bad. We got this.
Oh! Yes!
You're so mad.
Right. These should come out great. All right, that's a lot to work with.
The price of these items was $5 total.
I could barely tell.
Alright, so you got 30 days to make a pair of shoes out of these items. So, and this is how many hours you have. 720 hours.
Right now.
Okay, right now.
Game on.
Alright, game on.
What's our bet?
No.
What are we betting?
So
You said you bet me. You
if
challenged
he
me.
makes
What
a
are we
pair of
challenging
shoes,
for?
if he makes a pair of shoes out of with these 3 items in the next 30 days, I have to clean his office for a week, which is. If he does not, he's gonna give me his beautiful A2000 snakeskin.
For a week?
Yeah.
30 days you got to do.
Game on.
Game on.
Well,
all right, stay tuned. We'll be putting together over the next 30 days. Be keeping track. I got 720 hours till this deal goes final. All right, back in the fungeon here. The fun dungeon. It's not quite as dark behind me. So I got my supplies today. I made a mistake. I didn't specify much, and I didn't give many rules. So my man shows up. This gem right there. This fine piece of fabric right here. And this lovely, lovely t-shirt. So here's my shoes. So I got my work cut out for me, but I think we can pull it off. I gotta come up with a colorway. I'm gonna start taking some of these apart, seeing what I got. I already got my pieces cut out, so I'm ahead of the game. But we'll see what we can make. I'm excited to see how this turns out. It could be, I mean, just judging by the materials, it could be an absolute disaster, but I gotta find a way to pull this off one way or the other. All right, so we're a little bit, maybe what, a couple hours into day one here. As part of this challenge, I got to deal with these raggedy materials, but what I got going on today, I actually got to cut out some patterns. So I'm cutting these out I'm gonna need some backing for that material because it's flimsy as all get out. So I actually have some leather around the shop. I'm just grabbing, I'm gonna use this as a backer just so I can make sure I got a nice solid shoe and something I can actually shape around as I start to sew and put these things together. So I want to show myself cutting a little bit here at Reedy River Goods. Just straight up razor. Denzel said in training day, I'm surgical with this. So that's what I'm trying to be. Come on, man. Come on, man. Me and Denzel. Anyway, just to prove that I do cut my own leather and I don't have machines do it for me. I got quite a bit of cutting done already, which is awesome. So I'm getting a little bit of head start. I still got quite a bit to go. If you don't know me, there's very little chance I'm gonna lose this bet without a fight. So we'll see. What's up? Wanted to give a quick update. I've been straight up cooking on these J's right here. These thrift shop joints. Here's the materials I was working with. I am thrilled. I just finished up the liner, which is, I love how it came out. The lines look pretty clean. Everything stayed there. Nothing flipped funky or weird. Everything stayed put, which is great. I was a little bit worried. The sequence was a little bit tricky, but it actually came out pretty awesome. There wasn't enough of it, so I had to use a little bit of it on each shoe. So I basically just did reverse patterns of each. I did do the tongues earlier today, and I have just absolutely loved. There was these creepy faces in the pillow. They're gonna be rigid and hard to put around the shoe last into shape and to form, but as far as the look of them, I'm pretty excited how it's going to end up looking. I had quite a few orders coming through my Etsy shop, which is fortunate for me, but also unfortunate for my time. And I'm out of town for a couple days, which my son's excited about because he thinks he's going to come up with this baseball glove of mine. I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of task, and I shouldn't see any big problems putting these together in the 30-day time frame. I'm excited now. I just don't want to get to where I'm rushing, so I want to kind of slow it down. I feel like I'm ahead of schedule, so I just really want to slow it down, take my time, and make sure they come out really clean and not get ahead of myself. We'll see you soon. All right, here I am, back at it. I am at a certain point here where I am stitching these wings on. I'm gonna get a stitch around here that's gonna lock in this liner, which I'm very excited about. So I've already done one side here, I'm working on the other. And basically I'm gonna get these stitched on. And then from there I'll be able to attach the tongues, but these things are coming along great. I'm gonna show a little bit of hammering right here. I'm actually doing these by hand. I didn't have any bright orange thread available for my sewing machine, so I'm gonna go ahead and just hand stitch these. I'll probably get a cleaner line anyway. All right, so those are all banged out. I'm gonna stitch these up. Hopefully they'll not, come out like this, and then I'll attach the tongue to the front of these here on both sides, and then we'll get everything we need in here, our backer, our foam, get everything in there, glue that down, and then get ready to put these on the shoe last, and we are getting close. So, all right, so I got these wings sewn on. to the uppers. And what I'm gonna do now, there's a heel counter that gives some structure and rigidity to the back of these shoes. And so I have that cut out, and also I'm gonna place, I have the foam, this liner here already has some foam in it, but I'm gonna put an extra little foam collar up there just to give it a little bit more padding, foam, and this is, I'm really excited how this came out. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna glue this in there now, and then from there I'll be able to attach this to the tongue here. This will take, I am gonna thin this out a little bit. I have a piece of vegetable tan leather back here, just as kind of a backer on this material because it was so terrible. And so this is going to give it a little bit of structure, but I'm actually going to thin this out a little bit more in here for the sake of when I go to put it on this shoe last, if I'm wrapping it around, I need something that is going to be malleable, that I can get under there and really pull tight and have a nice fit back there. So I'm gonna thin this out a little bit more. Structure. So this is actually heat moldable, so it's like this now. I'll melt this down. I have a heat gun. I'm gonna melt this down so it keeps a nice shape in there and keeps that back heel nice. And then also when I do the tongue and the toe, this will be the toe puff. So that'll give that front of that shoe just some nice structure. And that'll also melt down over there just to give it some real nice structure in there and to keep that toe nice and sturdy. So this requires quite a bit of gluing. Attach my tongue to this, and this will be ready to go and to get lasted, which is when you can really see it come together. So that's a pretty clean finish in there. I'm really happy with that, and I'm gonna get these tongues attached, and then that will be ready to be put onto these shoe lasts. So hopefully these things are coming out pretty soon. All right, so I have sewn on the tongue to the wings on either side. And so at this point, I'm ready to get these shaped and lasted around the shoe last right here. And so what I have to do is I'm going to cut out a piece of vegetable tan leather. It's going to go flush on here, and then I will nail it this side down. So that's what I will, when I glue and nail the shoe down, I'm actually going to be nailing it to this right here. So this will be and then I'm gonna nail in 3 different locations, sometimes 4 if I get down here, but I just want to keep this secured for now. And then as I get that shoe wrapped around here, I'm gonna have nails all the way around. I'm gonna punch these in just to keep this steady for now, and then I'll start lasting this shoe, and we're not too far away. What's up? We're in here late night tonight, but I was getting after it. I'm just gonna give a little sneak preview because they're coming along pretty well. But I started lasting today. You can see how it looks like you got some cleats in there. But these are coming together. I'm super excited. I'm not going to give you a full view yet. I'll get these out, get a sole on them, get them stitched in. They're going to be pretty fly. Here's a view for right now. But we're on our way. Unfortunately, you got 2 of them for a pair of shoes, so I got 1 sitting here, but I think they're gonna turn out pretty cool. So I'm gonna save the unveiling until they're both complete. But just for now, here's a little update. We got 1 right here on the last. Just a quick preview. Ready? Quick preview. That's all you get. Stay tuned. We're 23 or 4 days in. Obviously, I had plenty of time to mop these up. I even had some time to make some shirts out of this so I can leave out here in style. I haven't told Braxton yet. I think he might be on to me, but I'm just going to play with my baseball glove a little bit since I'm saving it. I knew he wasn't going to win to begin with, but I'm sure he'll be thrilled to clean my office for the next month. I even had a spare amount of time.
It took you like 46
throw this together.
hours. It took you like...
Here we are, my victory speech. Came in about a week early. I don't know what he was thinking, trying to challenge me, but he did take it pretty poorly. And then before bed, he gave me this, which I thought was pretty awesome. But he don't like the fact that he lost. I don't know where he gets it from. Anyway, we started out with some raggedy old materials, and we ended up with something pretty dope right here. The moment I was actually super excited, because I thought they were just going to be trash and it'd be a pair of shoes, but they wouldn't be. But these things are pretty fresh. They felt right on my feet. So you might be seeing these around town if you're in my hood. But here we go. This is the end of it. Appreciate you sticking along. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.
Y'all want some shoes, or I don't know, like wallets or watch bands, just go to Etsy, and then if you have any questions, just go to the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe down below too.
Man, it's better than I am.